Welcome to English Debugged. Let's fix your English. System log 34. Subject Arlo is approaching a critical state of emotional insolvency. Monitoring involuntary physical responses.
Juno! Look at the order book. It's a bloodbath. Every support level is melting like it's not even there.
Support levels are lines drawn on a screen by hopeful humans. The market does not care about your lines. It only cares about your liquidity.
I can't just watch my portfolio vanish. If I wait another minute, you'll be left with nothing but dust and gas fees.
Your heart rate has increased by 40 beats per minute. You are no longer processing data. You are reacting to a color.
It's not just a color. It's real money. I need to save what's left before the floor completely drops out.
Cognitive bypass detected. The subject's finger is hovering over the market sell trigger. Execution is imminent.
I have to do it. I'm selling everything. Get me out of this position right now. Done. Market order filled. My entire portfolio gone. It's over.
The ledger shows you sold your entire position at 3 in the morning. Was this your strategic plan, Arlo? Or was this just an animal screaming in a trap?
I was protecting myself. At least now I can breathe. The pain has stopped.
The pain has merely shifted from active terror to catastrophic realized loss. You have paid a 12% tax to the market for the privilege of crying in the dark.
A 12% tax.
Subject experience post-execution relief. Biological telemetry shows a sudden drop in cortisol, accompanied by an irreversible depletion of capital.
It's fine. I can sleep now. The market can go to zero for all I care.
An interesting development. A massive buy wall has just cleared the liquidity gap. Price action is experiencing a V-shaped recovery.
Wait. What? Let me see that screen. No! 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 It's bouncing! It's bouncing right from the exact dollar where I clicked sell. It's pulling a massive green candle right now.
You have successfully executed a perfect trade for your counterparty. You provided the exact liquidity needed to fuel their accumulation phase.
Why does it do this every single time? It waited for me to sell. The market is watching me, Juno. It's personally targeting my wallet.
The market is not watching you. It is watching the collective panic of thousands of users with identical emotional vulnerability. You are not a target. You are statistical fuel.
I'm not letting them take my coins. Look at that green candle go. If I buy back in now, I can still catch the pump and make back what I just lost.
Warning. Entering a trade driven by emotional retaliation has a 94% failure rate. Your current strategy is effectively a DDoS attack on your own portfolio.
I don't care. I can't sit here and stay flat while it moons without me. Bought back in. Market order executed. I'm back in the game.
Subject has engaged in a classic revenge trade. Total position size is now reduced due to slippage and double transaction fees.
Wait. Why did it stop pump? The green candle is stalling. Oh no! It's turning red again.
You have bought the local top of the panic bounce. Knowledge without emotional control is merely a spectator sport. Arlo. And you are paying an exorbitant ticket price.
It's dumping again. I lost money on the way down. And now I'm losing money on the way back up. I'm getting chopped to pieces.
You are experiencing the double whammy. By reacting to both fear and greed in less than 60 minutes, you have successfully degraded your capital asset base on both sides of the spread.
Everyone in the chat is laughing at the people who panic sold. They're posting memes. I feel so incredibly stupid, Juno. I read all the books. I studied the charts. Why did I freeze?
Because your survival instinct is wired for physical predators, not digital order books. When the screen bleeds red, your brain prepares to run. In Web 3, running is what kills you.
I'm bleeding to death. Just to avoid being stabbed.
A highly accurate assessment of your current behavioral loop. Analyzing the velocity of wealth transfer. The subject's capital has been successfully reassigned to professional market makers.
It feels like a scam. The whole system feels rigged to strip people like me of everything we have.
Wealth in Web3 is rarely destroyed. Arlo. It is merely relocated from the impatient to the patient. The exchange didn't scam you. Your own nervous system did.
How can you be so cold? I'm trying to survive here.
Survival requires recognizing that you are an organic component attempting to trade against non-emotional code. You are bringing a knife to a laser fight, and your knife is made of adrenaline and sleep deprivation.
Then what's the point? If my brain is the problem, I can't win.
You cannot win using your current biological architecture. The software must be upgraded to bypass your hands. Subject entering the phase of deep post-panic depression. Neural activity indicates severe self-flagellation protocols.
I want to delete everything. I want to look away and pretend this market doesn't exist. Every time I see a chart now, my chest just tightens up.
Avoidance is another emotional reflex. Deleting the application does not patch the vulnerability in your execution logic. It merely pauses the damage until your next manic cycle.
Then tell me what to do, Juno. I can't keep paying this market tax. I don't want to be the fuel anymore.
To stop being the fuel, you must stop providing immediate liquidity to the panic engine. You must sever the link between what your eyes see and what your finger clicks.
How? When the screen turns red, my hand moves before I can even think.
Initiating core behavioral override sequence. Preparing to deploy structural defense mechanism.
Are you going to lock me out of my accounts?
No. A forced lock creates resentment and further psychological instability. We will instead build a buffer between your emotion and the ledger. Compiling system upgrade. Delayed execution protocol.
Delayed execution protocol? What does that mean?
From this moment forward, every manual order you initiate on the terminal will not hit the order book immediately. It will be placed into a 24-hour cryptographic sandbox.
24 hours? But Juno, in Web3, 24 hours is an eternity. What if the market is actively collapsing?
If the market is collapsing, you will have 24 hours to calculate if your fundamental thesis is truly invalid, or if your biological body is simply screaming. Deploying the sandbox parameters. Order execution path rewritten.
But what if I miss a real exit? What if it's the actual black swan?
Your manual biological latency is already too slow to beat a real system black swan. Automated stop losses handle systemic destruction. This protocol is not designed to protect you from the market. It is designed to protect the market from your hands.
So, if I panic buy or panic sell, the order just sits there?
Correct. It sits in the silence of the sandbox. If it was just an animal scream, the adrenaline will clear within 12 hours, and you will manually cancel the order with a clear mind. If your analytical thesis holds after 24 hours, the trade will execute smoothly.
It forces me to look at my own panic from a distance.
Fear sells. Arlo. It is the most profitable product in the world, and you have been its most loyal customer. The sandbox forces you to stop buying it. Protocol integration complete. Sandbox environment is live and monitoring the gate.
I'm looking at the chart right now. It just dropped another 2%. My hand twitched, but I didn't click.
Because you know that clicking will only place the order in a 24-hour waiting room. There is no longer an immediate neurochemical reward for your panic.
The rush is gone. It's just a number moving on a screen again. It doesn't feel like an emergency anymore.
Confidence buys. Arlo. Fear sells. The price is just the bridge between the two. You are no longer the bridge for everyone else to walk over.
I'm stepping away from the desk now. Juno. Let the sandbox do its job.
Behavioral modification compiled successfully. Subsector execution path locked. System state, true stability achieved.
See you tomorrow, Juno.
Have a restful evening. Arlo.